Welcome back to the news at 10. The Federal Ministry of Information and Culture and the Tony Elumelu Foundation have signed a memorandum of understanding on the development of the creative industries in Nigeria. The chairman of the foundation, Mr. Tony Elumelu, says the creative industry needs to be supported as the nation seeks to diversify its source of revenue.
The Nigerian Nollywood industry generates over $500 million annually in revenue, with the creation of over 2,000 movies per year. This amount of activities and revenue highlights the urgent need for a viable relationship between the creative industry, private sector and the government. The creative industry operators gather here to witness the signing of the MOU between Tony Elumelu Foundation and the Minister of Information and Culture. The industry has its own challenges, including the loss of millions of dollars to piracy.
If some of that money, if some of that capital could be retained, retained by the creative producers and by the Nigerian economy, it would be phenomenal. Ministries of Information, Culture, Tourism, Sports, Environment, Transport, Trade and Industry, Treasury, Education must work together to build the capacities and skills in the creative industries.
The chairman of the Tony Elumelu Foundation brings his expertise to the table.
As an Afro-capitalist, I do not believe that the business of development should be left alone to the public sector. So today, I bring the private sector knowledge, expertise, and resources of the private sector to work in shared purpose with our colleagues and leaders in public sector to support and promote your sector.
The areas of collaboration will include
creation of an enabling business environment for the creative industries, with such incentives as easy access to finance, the structuring of the creative industries to enable it to generate independent revenues locally, and also to boost exports to increase Nigeria's foreign exchange.
And for the creatives, this is a welcome development.
As I say, any drowning man would take help from anybody. The sector has actually drowned, and at this point, anything that can help resuscitate it before it begins to find its level is welcome.
Established in 2010, the Tony Elumelu Foundation aims to promote entrepreneurship as the catalyst for socio-economic development of the continent.
Sports is next. Here's Charles Aruka.
Welcome to Sports News. Ogun State Governor Ibikunle Amosun has rewarded an indigene of the state, Latifat Tijani, for winning silver at the Paralympic Games in Rio. The 32-year-old resident of Abeokuta North local government area received ₦1 million for her efforts, while her coach received 500,000 naira during the state's Executive Council meeting in Abeokuta, the state capital. The governor also promised that any training equipment of her choice will be procured by the state to aid her in her career.
At the global stage, still you were able to prove your mettle, and you made all of us proud, not just those of us in the state here or from the state, but the entire nation proud. So well done, congratulations. We pray that in the next 4 years, when the next Olympics will be held, that you will come back with the gold medal.
Ogun State Governor Ibikunle Amosun. To tennis now. World number 2 Andy Murray earlier today defeated Russia's Andrei Kuznetsov 6-2, 6-1 to reach the China Open quarterfinals in Beijing. The 29-year-old won 81% of first serve points, and Kuznetsov made a string of unforced errors to hand the Briton victory in 1 hour and 16 minutes. Murray will meet his 21-year-old compatriot Kyle Edmund, who upset Spanish world number 18 Roberto Bautista Agut 6-4, 4-6, 6-4 in the last 8. Top seed Kei Nishikori has been forced to retire from his second-round Japan Open match against Portugal's João Sousa after sustaining a buttock muscle injury while leading the first set 4-3. Nishikori was chasing his third Japan Open title, which would have put him one behind Stefan Edberg's record of 4 wins in Tokyo. Doctors will have to ascertain if the 26-year-old will be able to play in the Shanghai Masters, which start on October the 9th. That's Game, Set and Match on Sports News, and it's back to Amarachi with the rest of the news at 10.
More than 20 bodies of migrants have been discovered suffocated in the hold of one overloaded fishing boat today, bringing the total recovered at sea since Monday to 50. The bodies were discovered alongside more than 4,650 migrants saved off the Libyan coast. The Italian Coast Guard says since Monday it has rescued as many as 11,000 people off the Libyan coast. It rescued migrants from 33 boats, including 27 rubber dinghies and one wooden boat that was believed to have been carrying around 1,000 people. They're currently rescuing more at sea today, though of fewer numbers. A large surge in the new arrivals means at least 142,000 migrants have reached Italy since the start of the year, and around 3,100 have died making the perilous trip. And the main news again. The federal government today resolved to consolidate criminal charges against the former National Security Advisor, Colonel Sambo Dasuki. This decision comes barely 24 hours after the ECOWAS Court of Justice ordered his release. Also today, the Code of Conduct Tribunal's chairman, Danladi Umar, turned down Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki's application that he disqualify himself from hearing the non-declaration of assets case. And more than 20 migrants today died of suffocation in the hold of an overloaded Libyan fishing boat on the Mediterranean. That's News at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.
This is Channels Television, celebrating 21 years of professional broadcasting.